Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. This is our only session today, so we'll do away with that. Micro Russell early trade just stopped out. We'll be looking there. Crude, actually, this trade, the long trade was too fast to execute. Back down below the entry in 1 second and never came back up. So then we go short from 61.12. Pick up targets 1 and 2, 17 and 26 ticks for 43 tick positive session. One and done. We will do a 10 o'clock session. I'm going to go ahead and put unleaded up there over top of crude for the moment so we can watch. I might go in queue when it goes live. Micro NQ is in a long that's gone too far, so our next potential trade is the short. And we did trigger short, but we're before our start time. Still over 2 minutes to go to start. YM in a short trade now. And that goes too far, so that's off the table. Looking for a new setup there. The soybeans chart is flat. Micro NQ goes too far, so we'll look for a new trade there. Pound Aussies in a short trade. This is going to be power of quitting. Long trade was too early, went too far. Short trade has picked up 2 positions at target 2 for 30 pips total. And 22 pips at target 3. Missed target 4. That's our next goal. Another 28 pips. Trailer at 1012. And a new short trade on the Micro Russell. Okay, that's got a little wick on it, so that's target 1 is our money management level. We'll actually start trailing at 0.7. Market's open. The YM is pushing down, as is the Micro NQ and the Micro Russell. Micro Russell went to target before coming back to the entry. So that will look for a new trade there. Long trade on soybeans. just below the session. Actually, that is at the. Yeah, it's just below the session high. One tick above that. I would push it up 2 ticks. 67.5. It gave you that indication just before that happened. So that one I would push up. So let's see, 7. That's going to mean our minimum, our money management is going to go to 69 flat, and initial target will be target 2. Target 1 is now less than 6 ticks. YM picks up a long trade now. 20, yeah, we're probably in that, unfortunately. And now we have a stop and reverse to short. $58 or $54 for the entry. Is target 1 big enough? Yes, 27 ticks. Come back up to the entry again. Pound Aussie stop moves 1 more pip. 1011. And we do trigger short on soybeans. Micro NQ still waiting in its 4-minute wait. Another 40 seconds. This long trade is still is actually valid because we have not hit the entry yet. And we pick up target 1 and we're trailing on the YM. 27 ticks. And let's see, we went 81 to 54. 27, 54 ticks. So we're still down 27. We got to get the trailer down beyond target 1. Trailer now at 043. And we are in a short on micro NQ. That gave us a chance to get in. I was watching it when we start time plotted, so that's going to be a valid trade. Not quite down to target yet. Micro Russell is at new session lows, and we are far enough on the YM that this will be a power quitting trade. Trailer has exceeded target 1, so we're going to be positive on this. Money management on micro NQ. It looks like it's going to go to target here. Yep, it goes to target. So our next target is target 3. The first trade of the day is going to be a win. $986, 41,986, 977 now for the, and 973 for the trailer. Beyond target 4, still at 973. We have a reversing trade that we're not going to take. And let's see, that's going to stop us out. If you move the stop to 62, would be where I would have come out. And that will put us positive there. Or you could have exited at the stop and reverse entry. That would have been 68. So somewhere right in there. And micro, we got target 3 on the micro NQ, came back and hit our trailing stop at 13 3/4. So that's win number 1, trade number 1. No trades on the micro Russell yet. We did stop out. We go, yeah, this is not nice. We stopped out for a partial. Got another target. Got a target 1 win, I believe. Take a look at that. That's right. It was a 53 tick win. We're down 55, and so that'll get us done. We need target 2 traders. Still need another winning trade. Push this over here over the YM so we can keep an eye on crude. 10 a.m. session we'll have today, and another trade on the micro NQ long this time, giving us another chance to get in it. Definitely in the trade. So we get another target 2 partial, 39 from the entry at 26. We picked up 26 pips there. $14 on this one. So that's 40 of our 86. And we have a stop and reverse from 44. 44 from 26. 1836. And 14 is 50. So we're down 36. We have a stop and reverse from 37, 30, so that will take us to 34. No, I'm sorry, 37 up to, that wasn't a stop and reverse itself, 71, 73. No, so that's 14, no, 76. Definitely in it. That's the, okay. Money management is correct. So 37 to 76, 39, 78 plus 36, we said, is 114. Target 2 traders are down. Target 1 traders were positive. $26 to 44. Yeah, that gave us 18. So positive 16 for target 1 traders. And we take a break even on the long. Now we're in a short on the micro NQ. Micro NQ is not looking nice right here. I think it's starting to get into noise again. This is a big trade. Yeah, target 1 is going to be our initial target. So that's money management and target 1. So we have a win and a break even. And now we have a potential stop and reverse back to long. Stop and reverse is at 243 flat. Stop is 244.5. Yeah, I would take that to the full stop. That's just rather than 1 point, make it a 1.5 adjustment. So we're still in the short for the moment. This one also has a wick on it. Target 1, and then we just triggered into the long. Not big enough to move the target though. So target 2 is still our primary target. So win, break even, big loss. Now we have another big trade. Soybeans makes it to the original entry again. And pound Aussie has moved the stop down again. 1006. Unleaded right at the entry. Okay, there's money management on unleaded. It's not going to be a big trade. Target is worth 41 ticks. We're down 114, so we're going to have to work some. No trade still on micro Russell. Micro NQ in the long trade. And that's a break-even stop out. Not by the plotted stop, but by the adjusted stop, the stop and reverse. So that's in 2 ticks. So we're down 112. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. One more. Money management on micro NQ. Plotted at the original, off the original entry, but that actually will be off the stop and reverse. So that's going to be 244 3/4. Target 4 on pound Aussie. Short trade on the micro Russell. This has a long, has a wick on it. Target 2 will be our first goal target. This one is big enough to move, so target 1 will be our money management. 7.7 of target 1 will be our trail start. Ten minutes to our crude session. Soybean stop and reverse is filtered out by trend mode. Trend indicator is very definitely upward, so it filters out the short trade. Hybrid mode requiring the stop and reverse to match the trend mode. Still in the long trade, short never triggered. And lines crossing back over canceled the short. Micro Russell still in it, short. Micro NQ long. Unleaded is flat at the moment. Stopped out as plotted. Micro Russell stops and reverses to long. That'll be at 62.8. And unleaded final trade is a short. All right, that's going to need to go 4 ticks because of our stop and reverse move. That'll go to 64.2. Need a big trade here. On unleaded to get it positive. Still in the long on micro NQ and the long on the micro Russell. No change. Trailing position is the only thing remaining on pound Aussie, 1006. We got 28, 22, and I believe 2 at 15. Yeah. So 50, 80 pips on our targets. 1006 from the entry. At 1018, so 12 pips on the trailer is at least 192 or at least 92 pips on this trade so far. Money management. and target. So that's a win. Trailer comes up to 63.4. Yeah, 63.4. And we pick up target 4. So big targets on that second win. Was that? Actually, that was first trade of the morning. Second trade of the morning. So we take a loss and stop and reverse, and big good size win on the long. Loss on stop and reverse, loss on the short. Strong win on the long. All right, under 2 minutes to our 10 a.m. crude mini session. We have a potential stop and reverse or potential short trade. That is just not a get in sync. It's just a straight potential trade. It hasn't triggered yet. Pound Aussie looking like it might stop out. And we did get target 2 on micro NQs, so we'll look for target 3. That's a win. Second win there. Win, break even, loss, and second win. Stop and reverse loss and a full win. Nice solid win on Micro Russell, still with the trailer in that trade. $63.9 the trailer. $64.4. We did stop out on the micro NQ long. Looks like it hit, just touched. This got over target 3 there. So targets 2 and 3 on that trade. And the pound Aussie stops out. Still short on unleaded. We are in our 10 o'clock mini session, so that means we put on a short. We are looking for an entry on that short. Micro Russell continuing up. Trailer at 65.4. And we do trigger short. Soybean still short money management on the unleaded trade. Short on crude for the 10 a.m. mini session. $6.46 for the unleaded trailer. Break even stop at the moment. We need 112 on this one. Let's see where we are. 63 tick target. So that'll bring us to 49. So we need to get the trailer somewhere between target 1 and target 2 at a minimum to get even. $65.9 for the Micro Russell stop. And target 1 for crude. So this will be a power quitting trade. Stop will come to 61.03. Target 1 traders are not involved in this trade on unleaded, so that's of no consequence, only the trailing position. Looks like we'll come to 631 for the stop on the close of this bar. Looks like 66.4 for the micro Russell stop. And there is our stop to 631. That's not what I want to see. We need full target 2. At least a full target 2, and then our trailer needs to be between target 1 and target 2 for at least 49 ticks to get us even. Still as it was, no change. 66.4 the micro Russell, 61.03 for the crude trade, and stopping out at 631 on unleaded. So that ends the session at 6 trades. That was 31 from 49, 18, 36. So we end up down 76 on unleaded. I'll put it back in place and then bring micro NQ back up. So unleaded is a losing session. 67.4, yeah, 67.4 now for micro Russell. YM got done early. Crude still short. Target 2 position still in play. Trailing stop at 61.03. Looking for a push down through the session low on crude. Stop moves down to 61.02. We'll come to 61.01 on the close of this bar. 60.79 is the session low. Target 2 is 60.77. Soybean stops out for full loss. Now we have a short trade. Soybeans short from 63 flat, 1063 flat. Our loss was 15 points on that trade. 15 ticks times 4 positions. Micro Russell's still long. Crude's still short. Stops at 61.01. Looks like it'll move down to 60.97 on the close of this bar. Still need to get down to 77 for target 2. Micro Russell with another push up. Stop at 68.9 now. Micro NQ at session highs. Micro Russell still below the session open. It looked, no, we're above the session open. Where is the session? There's the session high. 80.7. So we're still 9.5 points away from that. No, I take that back. If we close up from here, we will be above the balance line. The stock won't move from 61.01. So I'm going to move down on down close on crude. YM and Pound Aussie are done. Unleaded is done with a losing session for target 2, winning session for target 1. And no move with the stop on crude. Closed up, a tick above the balance line, so that means the stop does not move. 69.4 for the Micro Russell. See where crude resolves. $69.9 for the micro Russell. It's turning into a very nice trade. Second win of the day. There's a potential stop and reverse long, but that's that's also at the 6101 stop. That would be the end of the session because it will be power quitting. So will not take the long trade. I would not. Under the trade plan, not take that. There's a stop. The crude is done. 6101, 3 ticks on the trailer. Let's see. Target one was 6087 for 17, so we get 20 ticks on the session, along with a one and done 9 o'clock session. Well, that one was too fast, so the short gave us 17 and 26.43, along with 20, 63 ticks this morning on the 2 sessions on crude. That's 70.9 for the micro Russell trailer. So crude is done now. We have micro Russell, micro NQ, and soybeans remaining. Soybeans in its second trade in the short. IM also, and micro NQ also following micro Russell up. 71.4 for micro Russell. No crossovers for micro NQ to get us a trade. Looks like micro Russell finding support at 200 EMA. Not micro Russell. Soybeans finding support at the 200 EMA. $71.9, $72.4 on micro Russell. YM goes through the session open. $73.4 on micro Russell. Remind you that the crude inventory report this week will be on Thursday at 11 rather than Wednesday at 10:30 because of the Monday holiday. $74.4 from Micro Russell, trailing stop. $11.6. Actually make that 12.1. 121 ticks on the trailer. Single contract. That's $60 trade. $60. Yeah, that's it's $5 a point. Yeah, $60.50. 121 ticks. And that's just on the trailer. Targets 3 and 4. And there's another point. 75.9. $65.50 now. Soybeans trying to push through the 200 EMA. Another 6 points. So that's another $30. This is a $95 trade already. And that's on 3 single contract positions on the Micro Russell. So the trade's already at over $95. And at a risk of only $36. $76.9. Well, that takes it over $100. 77.4. Soybeans did close below the 200 EMA, trying to push further. Session open was at 1061 flat. We're at 1061 3/4. Money management at 1060.5. Target 1 also, which is an actionable target. 77.9. Micro Russell and Micro NQ both setting new session highs. YM seems to be the laggard. It's in positive territory, but its session high is 42,279. Still 120 points from that. 78.4 for Micro Russell trailing stop. And stop out on Micro Russell. That was trade number 4. And target 1 on soybeans. Ten-tick target. That's 2.5 points. Puts us down 12.5 points now. Stop will come to 62 3/4. And it is 10:30, so I am going to have to call it a morning. Get ready for another appointment. Everybody have a good rest of your trading day. And we'll see everybody at 9:30 tomorrow morning. No crude oil inventory session tomorrow, just a regular 9:30 session. We'll see everybody then.